Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that is out of play. That one
That's
off the mark. Ball one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. And there's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
On the ground. Marte throws to first in time. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Jamer Candelario in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-2.
Swing and a ground ball. Ramirez handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and today's starting pitcher, Bob Gibson.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
We go to the bottom of the first. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit, makes the grab, 1 away. So digging in, Michael Busch.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant, it doesn't even seem possible. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing, high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He circles the bases, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. And it's fouled off.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
Depending on who you ask, Gibson either gets the blame or the credit for Major League Baseball lowering the mound after that 1968 season. Line drive, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Here's Ketel Marte, and first offering is fouled off. Comebacker to the mound. Inning over. Back here in Cincinnati, second inning set to go. And the batter now, Prince Fielder. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right back to him on the mound. Tosses the first and quickly 1 away in the second. Line drive.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
On the ground to first, but it kicks foul. 2 outs. Here's a rip to short, but he's there. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Kicks and deals. Fouled off to the right. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swinging a foul straight back. Stowers leads off first with one away. And there's
One
a ball.
ball, one strike.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Stowers into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Man at second. Slides, but he can't come up with it. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with two strikes. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way.
In the air out to center. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 2-0. So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. The next offering misses, and that is ball 1. A dive, he's got it. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the. And welcome back. Raisel Iglesias comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin.
And he's safe at first. That's their first hit of the ball game.
Everything came together perfectly for him. Right.
Crawford. Here's Marte for one. On to Bush. It's a double play. So they're down to their final out. Larry Walker, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
That missed.
Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now
Substitution now at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz.
On the ground to third, Ramirez. On to first, ball game. Okay, all set to go. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. And that one fouled off. Strike two.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Slow roller to first, Bush. He'll do it himself, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Cedric Mullins, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Fouled off left side. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
On the ground to the left, Ramirez. Throws across the diamond. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Jorge Posada stands in now and watches strike 1. With the shift on, hits right into it. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2. So coming into the game now on defense, Gunnar Henderson. He's in at shortstop. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
Now playing left field. Number 12.
Back up the... Oh, that got him.
Grisham.
Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Michael Bush now at the plate. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Foul ball.
Fouled off. He was late. Now one missed.
1-2.
That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him swinging. Here's Jose Ramirez. Hard hit. Could be extra bases. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still 1 away. 2 on, 1 out. Santander digs in now. Sliced hard but foul. Oh, 1 now. Just missed.
That's the ball.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first-inning lead.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And out of here. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Not close with that one. 1-0. 1 out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That one ripped. And that's going to bang against the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. One run across, in there safely. And the lead is up to 5.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. No advance, good job behind the dish. Here's Adley Rutschman.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. To second, and he's out. Back here at Great American Ballpark, top of the second, and now the DH, Carlos Delgado. Fastball for a strike.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Jason Giambi getting ready to hit. Just missed. Severino, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either.
1-1.
Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Gunnar Henderson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and it's a 1. Back here in Cincinnati, and the batter now, Adley Rutschman. Hard hit left side. Zips it across. Rutschman retired. So the lineup flips over. Now J.P. Crawford reached on an infield single his first time. That one not close. And that's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, what a stop. The throw, and they get the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. He's 0 for 1. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. He's in there. So runner at second, 2 down. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Man on second, 2 down. That misses. And the count is even, 2-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mullins on his horse. He makes the grab. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. The other way, and he beats the shift, and that squirts through. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way.
Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Trent Grisham in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Next pitch is outside. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Roberts in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. In the dirt. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. And they're all loaded up.
He's making things difficult.
Now pitching. Edwin
Mullins now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Diaz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. So it's their last chance in this one. Jorge Posada, the next to hit.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Diaz is just 1 strike away. Dives and he can't hang on. He never gets off a throw. Everyone's safe, and a run comes in to score. Hello.
Well done.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. So Singy as ready to go. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. And that misses. And we're underway.
1-0.
In there at the knees. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Cedric Mullins now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jorge Posada stands in now and watches strike 1. That's in there. 0-2 now. On the ground, right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Gunnar Henderson. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Bottom of the first. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
now playing left field. Number 12.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Grisham.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And gone! He leaves the yard to right. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Michael Bush, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Man at first. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. Bush aboard here at first with nobody out. fastball
1-2.
almost got him there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. On to first, double play. Anthony Santander at the plate. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Into center. Mullins makes his way towards it. Snags it on the run. Back here at Great American Ballpark. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Carlos Delgado. And ball
No, that's
1.
low. Ball.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Gone! So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
High fly ball down the left field line. And there's 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Looks like extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Devers now. On the ground. Down the line, and it's foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Crawford throws to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And they lead it. It's 2-1. And now the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. Ground ball up the middle, Roberts. To first, that's 1 out the bottom of the second. David Ortiz will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Ripped on a line. And the inning is over. Back here in they go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Outside low, and 1-1.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together for him. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up enough.
The next pitch misses, and the count 2-1.
Pure base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next, Cedric Mullins. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Marte to second, over to first, safe.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. Delgado in the box now, takes strike 1. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Fastball for a strike. This could end it. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Not a ton of offense. Now into the ball game on defense, Gunnar Henderson.
2.
He's in at shortstop.
Gunnar
All right, ready to get underway.
Henderson.
Now at the plate, J.P.
Now
Crawford. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And we're underway here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. Michael Bush digs in now. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Giambi. Off balance feed. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Back here at Wales Park. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side. In time to Bush. 1 up, 1 down. Cedric Mullins batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. An acrobat. Back inside Wales Park. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Now pitching, Jonathan Loaizaga.
And that's down and away. And fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Loizaga fires. The changeup missing. 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
This one could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Santander headed for the plate. He'll score.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel. Put the ball in the...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add on. It's 3-0. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. 1 down. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Foul ball there. Hit on the ground to short. And there's 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Adley Rutschman at the plate now as he chases after that one.
The count.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double.
Oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. Grisham gets it back in quickly, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Busch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Misses off the plate, and it's 1-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Almost got him. And it's fouled away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Busch stands at second with 2 gone. On the ground to first, and it kicks off the base. The throw into second, and he's out.
Got him, that's an out.
But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Carlos Delgado. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Jason Giambi in the box now. No balls and a strike. Rip towards third. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Two down, bases empty. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
And that one hit to first. Bush takes it to the bag. 3 up. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Dominguez.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
You know,
0-1's
this
the
group
count.
of hitters doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They are perfect with runners in
1
scoring
ball, 1
position
strike.
so far. Not a single out made in those spots, so these guys are feeling it.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Mullins moving back for it. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. Here's Ketel Marte. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Foul ball. Next
Ball.
one off the
That's
plate inside. And the count 1-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Here's a 1-2. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Devers puts it away, and there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. He's already homered here in this one. That's
Ball, that's
inside.
off the plate.
Ball one. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second.
Two hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And that is out of play. That one
Ball
misses, and that's ball one. Outside with a
1
breaking
strike.
ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one
No,
inside.
inside.
And now 3-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Out towards right center field. Varsho sizes this one up. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now pitching.
Cole Sulser on the pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Cruz around second, on his way to third. And he's got an RBI triple.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's Adley Rutschman. A dive, and he can't haul it in. In comes the run from third to add on. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Not in
Safe.
time.
Beat it
He's
up.
safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Gets him to chase
0-1's the
after
count.
that one. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense.
He steps on the bag. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Rafael Devers. And that one fouled off.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Right side, hard hit. Slings to first. One up, one down. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Hooks it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He goes deep at his first at bat off the bench. It's 9-1. Roberts batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. So Singy as And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Tap foul at the plate. That's to third, and it goes just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now, Josh Smith. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Green, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Friedel makes the catch, and a couple of quick outs. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. That's the third out. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, MLB Marte. In there at the knees for a strike. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Austin Hayes stands in now and watches strike one. Hader at times can have some trouble with command, but it's that fastball-slider combo that is so impressive.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Got him. Back here in Cincinnati. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Green back to work. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. In the air, left field. Hayes has it sized up. Brings it in, and there's one down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. There's a strike.
0-1.
That one missing inside. 1 out, base is empty. That's outside.
Nope, that's outside.
Ball 2.
Ball.
That's to third. Sends it across to first. They get the out on Marte. And now the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. Swing and a miss at a slider. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Friedel makes the play. And we're back. And now the DH, Tyler Stevenson. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Fly ball down the line. Stowers in position. Squeezes it. 1 away. Here's Jose Trevino. Fastball for a strike at 95. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. That one to first. Ortiz takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
TJ Friedel in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Up the middle, De La Cruz. Low throw, and he can't pick it. So a change being made at first base, and here's the pinch runner, Matt McClain. Fair ball. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. The relay, and he's out. Jake Fraley into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Now here is David Ortiz. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Hit in the air, center field. Now there's one away. Here's Joey Bart now. And first offering is fouled off. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Jose Siri.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And there's a foul ball. Ground ball left
That's
side.
foul.
And foul ball. To third. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, he found
Now
himself
pitching
behind
for
in the
the
count
Reds,
right there, but he didn't give in.
number
There was nothing
64.
cheap about the way he got that one through
Cody.
the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but
One
definitely
ball, no
put a good
strikes.
swing on it.
Smith in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. There's a swing and a drive. Fraley going back. He's there. He's got it. As we go. On the mound now, Jose Alvarado.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And that one is downstairs. And a count 1 and 2.
Trying to keep good
That's a foul.
speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized
No
it out
ball,
of the
2
hand.
strikes.
Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Good eye
No,
right
that hit.
there.
That's the ball. 2 and 2.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Marte in the box now. Takes strike 1. Ground ball right side. Marte on to first. Ball game. The final 1-0. All right, ready to go here. And now, Jose Siri. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
In the air to left center. Makes the catch for the out. Next to hit, Josh Smith. And a foul ball. Smith, 27 years old, usually a third baseman, today starting in left. Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. A rope into right, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Here's Jose Ramirez. On the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done. Back here in Pittsburgh, now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And that one hit 97 on the gun. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. And a good eye there. In the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Line to left. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And now 1-2.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the front.
Now this one gets through. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That is the inning.
Now
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second.
Number
Ryan
23.
Barucki.
Ryan.
Ketel Marte swings through it for strike 1.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
That
I got a
misses,
ball, 1 strike.
and that is ball 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The other way. And he takes it himself for the out. And now the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. Swings through that one for strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that skips in the dirt. Outside corner, got him looking. And now David Ortiz. This to third. Hayes. In plenty of time to first. Back.
Now pitching. Cliff Lee.
That's in there. That's strike one. Fought off foul. That one the other way. De La Cruz zips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Late swing fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Fouled off down the right side. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the box now. No balls and a strike. Slice the other way and foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. On the ground to third, Ramirez sends it to first. That takes.
Pitching for the Pirates.
Welcome back, and here comes
Number
the closer,
60.
Dennis Santana.
Get it. Santana.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. This is Joey Bart. In the air, right side. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Ripped into right center. And now maybe extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Tracks it down for the out. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jack Sawinski. That's a strike. Ground ball up the middle. He gets there on a slide. Not in time. And the winning run is on to start the inning.
Now back.
Gonzalez in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Gonzalez.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow! Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Goes down looking. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Fernando Tatis Jr. Santana back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. On the ground. Hayes to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. Grounded out his first time up. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. And they take the lead.
Now
It's
pitching
2-0. Ketel Marte
Number
up to the
64.
plate. Outfield deep
Taylor.
here, trying to prevent anything over their
Ferguson.
heads. Bounce to third. Hayes. The throw to first. They get the out on Marte. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. He's 0 for 1. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
In the air, left field. Reynolds trying to get there. And that is that. Back here in.
Now pitching.
Hard on the ground to
John
first.
Hader.
And he handles it himself for the out. And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds. Ground ball to the right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Last chance now for the Pirates. Key Brian Hayes getting ready to hit.
0-1.
Base hit right field. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game. But
Lifted to left, and this should do it. And that'll do it. At your final. Luis Ariz stands in. Fouled off. He was late. Smoked on the ground a second. And an easy out to start the game. And now it's Jose Siri. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ground ball could be two. There's one. What a double play that was. Back here in Baltimore, digging in, Jordan Westburg. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Jackson Holiday at the plate now. That's ball one. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Gunnar Henderson up now, a former Rookie of the Year. He was the first Oriole to win the award in 34 years, and he did so unanimously.
Yeah, and his rookie season was so special, Boo. Gunnar's first hit in the majors was a home run. He swung so hard his helmet fell off.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
A little bit low. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss. Henderson leads off first with two down to the inning. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Sanchez gathers, throws.
Now pitching
Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Fernando Tatis Jr.
No.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swing and a foul out of play.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch misses way outside. Nobody out, runner at first. On the ground to second, might be two. Spin throw, that's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Ketel Marte. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He'll take a jog around the bases.
Now pitching
And they had a pair.
Orioles,
It's 2-0.
number 65.
Now a chance for David Ortiz. And that one lifted in the air center field. And there's two away. Two down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
He got away with one
ball,
there,
one
but he
strike.
knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Base hit, left center field. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. First pitch, not close. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1. Pulls that one foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit, and a run in to score.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
To the right side, Holiday. They limit the damage here. Back now at Oriole Park. We head to the bottom of the second. And now Adley Rutschman. Fastball for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Cedric Mullins now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Ryan O'Hearn stands in now and watches strike 1. That one fouled off. 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. On the run, throw to first. What a play. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Ryan Baker.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that's down, a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Brew. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Ball 1 there. That one hit to right. Kerstead snags it. 1 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Baker, a 6'6" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And that one popped in the air, left field. O'Neill snags it for the 2nd out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good
0-1.
pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that's a base hit. Throw cut off to second, but he's in there easily.
Seems like he
Now
got
pitching for
exactly
the
what he
Orioles.
was looking for right there. When you
Number
connect and
51.
it jumps off your bat like that,
Matt
you're thinking double at the
Bowman.
very least. Put a great swing on it, and man.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And they add to the lead. It's 6-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. That one pushed to the left and foul. That misses
One
the
ball,
zone.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back
2-2.
into this at bat.
That misses. Now 2-2. Two out, space is empty. And now it's filled up.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it,
That's
hit a
ball
broken
4.
bat,
Take your
you
base.
jog back to the dugout.
2 outs, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. That one
That's the ball.
misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Out to short, Henderson. Tosses across to first. It's
Now pitching.
You also had the pleasure of going over
No ball,
and
1
hitting
strike.
and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the
0-2.
greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
He
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Orioles down to their final out. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.